Fuck you all the way over here.
Oh, shit.
No, it's great shit. It's supposed to move it.
Yeah, you can just.
Oh, you have it. That's why. You are under my shit. That's why it's like this. It's like I don't have everything set up properly.
Where do you put it at?
Up the top. Right there.
Damn, that's a good ass camera, nigga.
It's the PS5 camera.
They can see my pimples.
Nah, it's the light actually help with that.
Oh, right there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Might want to back up this a little bit to fully be on the screen. There we go. What's good? It's your boy Q to the motherfucking G-O-D, and we are back. Yes, sir. He the Great is in the building.
Boop, boop, boop.
And it's a tag team duel today. The cousins from long time ago, from way back from when they was playing WWE, we was playing 2K, live, we was playing live, what's it called?
NBA Live?
NBA Live?
Yeah,
I said live.
Like, what you talking about?
Yeah.
Live?
When we was playing NBA Live, we was doing all that. But he came all the way down here to, you know, do some stuff for his family. But he popped up at the crib, and you know how we gotta do. We're gonna run a little 2K23. He said he retired or some shit like that. I don't believe that shit though. But like, we just gonna settle this shit right here. You know, the old school, old fashioned way. 6 minutes on the court. Well, I'm gonna get straight, bro. You got the Grizzlies. Minnesota. Please do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe. You haven't done so already.
Do it.
Now, turn the notifications on to do it. He does not smoke, but I am going to.
Something fascinating.
Got some Henny?
Stuff, DA. Thank you. And checking out Minnesota's opening line.
Look at that, I got the notification.
Hey.
Sliding into the wing, it'll be over.
Now we get you be back assistant too, bro. That was the great one channel, bro.
In Bain.
Yes, sir.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks.
I forgot who I'm playing as.
And it's Tillman into the center.
Shout out to
At this late stage of the season, how hard is it great for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easy.
Oh, no way.
How the hell?
Yo, I don't like that either. It's okay. Like, you really could easily run out of bounds. Before they used to, like, you used to be like this, running before you run out of bounds.
Oh, shit! Back to Morant.
Hey, what the, hey.
I see.
Hey, this game broken, bro. If this game broken, I'm just trash.
I'll tell you, I seen this nigga do it the other day, bro. I was like, he just kept going out of bounds. I'm like, you alright, bro?
Alright, hold on. I just had to warm up.
They just worked San Antonio in that last game. Gobert in the corner. Back to Conley.
Oh, you should shot that.
Here's Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gobert's got the opening basket of the game.
Still got warm up, you know what I'm saying?
Just an excellent rebound. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Brooks.
What the friggin'? What the fudge?
Man, he's a pure point guard.
The front door?
Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize.
Man, stay your...
Now here's Jackson. This game out 36 points for him. Morant outside.
Bro, this team is trash.
No, I just said that. I had to play with them because I lost in the final game, and I got eliminated in a little run and online. You know how they have the little competition. You kind of like get to the playoffs or whatever.
Yeah.
I lost. I was like, alright, if I lose, I gotta play with Grant now. I gotta play with John McGrant and fucking Grizzlies.
And you look at Anthony Edwards. And GA, he is becoming
I keep talking.
of this Timberwolves team, isn't it?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his
Bro, Rudy Gobert is not that nice, though. That's why I was getting. Bro, he is trash.
Rudy Gobert is actually has the most blocks right now in history. Ball in.
Ah!
Here's Brooks. He's certainly
Over
been a
Shaq?
consistent piece for their offense, averaging about 14.5.
And why's my second string already in? Y'all lazy fat mother.
Only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Now,
We on
here's
that.
McDaniel.
We on that. What I say? We on that.
And no good. Some
Oh,
solid
you're
defense
too
there
big
from
for this,
Jackson.
bro.
Bain drives in. During Desmond
Coach, he fouled me.
Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bain's
I want to hear it.
coming up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Oh, it's not crazy. I gotta check the TV. Man, you got the remote right there.
I mean, what microphone you using? The controller microphone?
This is the remote.
Oh, the camera?
Mike, think we gonna be off together?
I think so, yeah.
That's all right. That shit.
He's off on the first. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bain, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and
Yeah.
efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides
Sound like
is
an
a
echo.
key part of this team.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot right now.
And Bain, no good on that one. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
Good work there as it goes.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Edwards passes to Gobert, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Gobert's got 6 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Right side Jackson. Morant outside. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves leading by 6. Pass to Conley. Morant with the steal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves? That free throw, no good.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and Jones subbed in for John Morant. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Towns. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Now here's Edwards. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. Anderson wide open. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established the position there.
Some changes for Memphis. Conchar's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Luke Kennard in for Bain. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. And it's Mike Conley in for Noel. Gobert the screen. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Aldama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, easy call.
Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Now here's Conley. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
No good on the second free throw.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Up again. No good there. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Now here's Conley. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Here's Aldama. Michael Conley making his last shot. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. And the shot goes in. And it's 7 points for Mike Conley. Here's Jones. He had 10 points in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Jackson against Gobert. Jones for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. The pass to Gobert. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Dives to the hoop. Gobert. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Taurean Prince, Austin Rivers.
Conley against Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The free throw drops for Gobert. And Gobert drops them both.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Jones for 3, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And there's Jackson. Then it's Morant. And it's Tillman in at the center position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry. And it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Let's see some of the numbers here for Ja Morant. Here's Noel. Guarded by Morant. Kicks it to Rivers. Passes it to Noel. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Reed with it. Shots good by Noel. Noel's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Minnesota calls timeout.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. On your screen now is the 2K leaderboard showing us the leaders in blocks in the second half of the NBA season. Jaren Jackson third.
He's been protecting the rim as well as anybody in the league during that stretch. I mean, he is not making it easy to take the ball inside.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Conley. The kick out to Towns. And there's the feed to Edwards. Out to the right wing, to the inside. No good on that one. Great D that time from Bane. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Here's Edwards. They swipe it. And here's Morant. 8 points for him. To the middle. Over Conley. Offensive rebound. Outside for Jackson. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. Great D that time from Bane. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Tillman passes to Jackson. Here's Morant. Pass to Tillman. Towns against Brooks. Morant outside. Just 4 to shoot. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Second team.
Outside Conley. Out to Edwards. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Here's Towns. Jackson knocks it loose.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Here's Brooks. Takes it inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. The 3 from Morant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Williams, he's checked in for Brooks. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
John Morant, first personal foul, 14 foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
And the free throw, no good.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
Jones checked in for Memphis. Conley finds McDaniel. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title, the best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Now here's Towns. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Aldama gets the bucket. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for it, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Williams with the steal. Outside, Bain. Williams in the post. Edwards there. Jones, the pass to Aldama. No good with the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Down low, Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside, Jones. Inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Grizzlies making the shot, and Towns gets it to go.
And few 7-footers in the league have Towns' shooting touch. This is the guy you want to create for time and time again.
It's good. Aldama's got 6 points.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. That shot off, and Memphis the other way now. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Bain. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Edwards dishes to Towns. Basket counts. He's got 7.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Now McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
This is a team clicking on all cylinders. Great out of the gates. Hitting the gas, not slowing down. All engines go. And now, guys, let's take a minute to discuss Rudy Gobert. You know, he had his... And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
On the court for Minnesota. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Good on both. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Here is Brooks. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's Morant missing. Towns against Brooks. Here's Gobert. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Here's Tillman. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Clock at 6. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here is Conley. Grizzlies making the shot. Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Looking now at some numbers for Gobert. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Getting around 12 points a game, 13 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
And he's good on the second. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Morant passes to Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
A tough cover in there. Jackson Jr. can post you. He can face you up. He can finish with either hand.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Timberwolves leading by 15. To the inside. And the basket by Gobert. Gobert's got 19 points.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
And now a look at who's been leading the NBA in rebounding since the All-Star break. Fourth, Rudy Gobert.
He has taken his rebounding very seriously since the break. It's really paid off for him and his team.
That free throw, no good.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And Memphis making a change here. Kennard's checked in. Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Conley. He's got 11. Towns. Back to Conley. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Second shot opportunity. Tillman grabs the miss.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Brooks, the pass to Tillman. And here's Morant. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Konchar's checked in for Tillman. Morant kicks to Kennard. And again, Memphis no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Morant with it. Conley picks him up. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Minnesota calls timeout. The Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Towns. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Top of the key, Morant. And finished by Morant.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
So it's Minnesota now, following the score by Memphis. Prince finds Reed. Rivers passes to Reed, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Jackson. He has 5. Morant with it. Picked up by Rivers. And it's Morant missing.
First personal foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Minnesota, Taurean Prince. Shooting 1.
That one misses for Prince. Richard, it sure seems like the play-in tournament is here to stay. Were you skeptical when it was first suggested?
No, I actually like it. Now, my opinion is that it shouldn't be 7 and 8. I think teams should just play for 8. I think that is so difficult to take those 2 spots. In 7, there's a lot of really good teams that can be in that 7. So I think just play for 8, and I think it makes the rest of the league in that bottom area have something to fight for, which is positive for young teams.
Not playing for 2 spots, but just playing for the 1 spot.
Just playing for the 1 spot. That 7 spot, you can have a really good team there that just struggled a little bit.
We could indeed. Good point. Now here's Conley. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Here's Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
The first one falls.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
1:22 left in the third quarter. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Anthony Edwards at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Edwards drops them both. 1:15 left to play here in the third. On the wing, Williams puts up a 3. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Conley. He's got 11. And it's Anderson that time on the assist from Conley. Anderson's got his first basket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Reed misses. Jackson down low, defended by Anderson. Conley against Jones. Releases from the wing and drills it. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the rejection by Jackson. Jones for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Down low. 2 on the clock. That one's not going to go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 13. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Tyus Jones out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Tillman in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. So it's the Timberwolves now. 13-point lead to the paint. It's picked off.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Right side Bane. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Here's Rivers. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Brooks.
Austin Rivers. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Desmond Bane. Shooting 1.
And Bane no good on that one. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Noel. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Brooks finds Morant. Stolen by McDaniels. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone. And the Timberwolves call time. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of it.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. Let's see if they were listening, guys.
Thanks, David.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Both free throws good from Morant. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 11-point game. Outside Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. And it's off from three-point range. Down low. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Conley the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Outside for Jackson. Here's Tillman. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Towns. Shot clock at 6. Payne for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Morant passes to Tillman. Out to Morant. In the corner, it's Payne. Morant against Conley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
He misses the free throw.
This has become a theme for these guys. Way too many missed chances at the line.
And he can't hit the second.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Goes back up. That one a little long.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Conley. Gobert down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Tillman grabs the miss. Tillman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jackson misses. Timberwolves leading by 13. Edwards looking it over. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Conley against Morant. Here's Bane. And that one is hammered home.
Gets those passes off quickly. Jackson Jr. really sees the floor.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Timeout call. Who wants a free t-shirt? Give it a Let's hear it for your Grizzlies breakers.
Kennard, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Minnesota leading by 11. Right side, Conley. The pass to Towns. Tillman knocks it loose. Now here's Bane. Jackson passes to Bane. The lead now cut to single digits.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Mark Conley. His first personal foul. 14 fouls.
And Bane no good on that one. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Conley. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Bane passes to Jackson. Out to Morant. Misses the 3. Minnesota in the lead. Picked his pocket. Back to Jackson. Outside, Bane. Crosses over. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Now, here's McDaniels. There's the dish to Gobert. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
It's deflected. Stolen by McDaniels. Dives for it, and again the turnover by the Timberwolves. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 5. There's a minute left here in the fourth quarter. And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Morant. Money!
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shots.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're leading by 3. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. checked in for Anderson. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 5th foul.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Morant against Conley. Payton for 3. It's in! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Conley driving inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All eyes are on Conley, a normally confident shooter. Can he sink the free throw?
He sinks the clutch free throw. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. This is it to Morant. Back to Bane. And it's Brooks in the corner. Pass to Morant. 5 to shoot. To take the lead. Ooh, offline. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Shooting for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert. 2 shots.
The first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And everyone is counting on him. Gobert needs to be at his best here. It's all about execution.
So he can't get either to fall. Here's Morant. Yes!
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Ja. The bench was huge tonight. They came through. How big was their performance?
That just shows you that whoever's coming in the game, just be ready. We got the next man up. When your number is called, just be ready to play. Help us win ball games.
Well, they did that tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Pass to Hardaway. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Rodman. Jordan with it. Here's Pippen. No good from outside. Here's Mourning. Here's O'Neal. Got a hand on it.
So hard to get a shot past Artis Gilmore because he's big, he's deep, and he's got those long arms. Nice block there.
Now here's Rose. 2 points. That one goes.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Now here is James. Hardaway, the pass to James. Here's Mourning. That's tipped. Driving to the basket. The shot that time not on target. Chicago with the ball. Down low. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Hey, give the defense credit for really good effort, but Gilmore, such a big guy, he's not backing down. And because he doesn't, he draws the foul.
He misses the free throw. Second free throw, no good.
Artis Gilmore is just a massive guy and strong, too. I mean, rugged, a center that is flat out a beast on both ends of the floor. Banged my head against that dude many a time. It was not fun.
Look at the power on that. He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Rebounded by Mourning.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in. Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Here's Jordan. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Once Jordan gets inside with the rock, it's practically all over. He's that consistent at close range.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
O'Neal's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Hardaway against Rose. Pass to Jordan. And it's off from three-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Wade misses. Here's Rodman, defended by Hardaway. Inside. Rebounded by Mourning.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
James finds Hardaway. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Rose against Hardaway. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
He's off on the first.
Derrick Rose.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
James. And it's James with the jam.
Really like the pass from Mourning right there. I mean, this is what being a team player is all about.
Free throw line jumper. And again, no good by Chicago.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. To the paint. That one is off. And Miami will go the other way with it. It's James on the wing. Fader on the way. Rebounded by Pippen. Chicago trailing here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. James outside. Pass to Wade. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Chicago calls timeout. A line change here for Miami. Some changes for Chicago.
Fans give it up for the fastest dance team in the NBA.
So it's Chicago now, trailing by 4. Here's Armstrong. Solid defense by Dragic. And Miami has possession. Smith passes to Dragic. And no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Outside Butler. Oh, they need this. Drains the triple.
Something that Butler has to keep working on. When he's connecting from outside, it really makes him that much more dangerous.
Bosh, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside from Butler. Here's Noah, counted by Adebayo. Noah, no good.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Butler passes to Smith. Here's Adebayo. Doesn't go that time. Butler on the wing. Butler covering. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. .46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Armstrong. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. The Heat with the lead. Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside Butler from deep three-point range. And then Adebayo slams it in.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Here's Armstrong. And he can't get that one. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Pass to Bosh. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Here's Love. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Bob Love, one of the old school forwards, has that real nice game. Plays an old school style, close to the ground, but excels at scoring the ball and defending.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The three is up. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Heat out in front. They lead by 2. And will return shortly.
8.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Miami?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
From deep. The long distance three is buried.
Hey, you've got to defend BJ out there now. He will not hesitate to let that three-pointer fly.
And for the Bulls, pass to Cycli. Back to Hardaway. Love grabs the miss. Chicago leading. To the wing on the left. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Quick adjustment that time by Armstrong. Gets the ball and gets his shot off immediately.
Pass to Hardaway. Three-pointer. Misses again. Now 0 for 3.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Elbow shot. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
To the inside. Pass to Love. Outside for Butler. Here's Noah. Out left to the wing. Here's Armstrong. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8 points now.
When your point guard like Armstrong is able to score inside, that does add another element to your offense.
Miami calls timeout. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. James against Butler. Pass to O'Neal. Jordan high post. Count it. Good. And now an 11-point Bulls lead. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, you look at Wade, and he's really, I think, a natural leader. He sets the bar high for his teammates and uses his own high-energy play to push everybody else to be at their best.
Good on the second one. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Dwayne Wade. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Jordan to the middle. To the wing, right side. And there's the foul. That's going to belong to Tim Hardaway. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
To the left side wing.
Boy, I love how hard Mourning goes. I mean, this guy is coming at you. A defensive anchor, he holds it down for his guy. Well done.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Hardaway on the wing. To the paint. Here's James, and it's blocked. Now here's Jordan, tightly guarded, right wing. Here's Gilmore. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Hey, that kind of defense will not prevent Gilmore from scoring. Excellent job converting through contact by Artis.
And that one misses. Here's Butler. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact, too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league, despite being in the league since 2003.
Jordan misses. And it's Miami's ball. 11-point game. Here's Jones. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Now at the line, Eddie Jones.
No good on the free throw.
You know, what I like about Eddie Jones is his ability to play at a fast pace. It makes it tough for defenses to keep up with him and helps him overwhelm ball handlers with his ability to defend.
Dragic is checked in for Hardaway. He hits the second from the line. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Armstrong. Give him 8. The 3 ball. They get it again. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And the Heat making a change here.
Chris Bosh.
They could get back within single digits of the lead. Down low. Jordan against Jones. Deflects the pass. Pass to Bosh. Out to the wing. Outside Jones. Here's Bosh. 5 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. No luck on that one. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run. Here's Rodman. It doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Now at the line, Jimmy Butler. 1.
That's good from Butler.
You got to respect how Butler tries to do it all for his squad. I mean, on both ends of the floor, he's always looking to make an impact.
Miami trailing. On the wing, Jones. Butler passes to Adebayo. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Adebayo's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's Gilmore. Outside Butler. Pass to Rodman. Butler with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Dragic. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. The Heat making a switch here. .55 seconds left in the second. It's intercepted. Here's Armstrong. Give him 8 points now. 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Bosh. Pass to Dragic. Lets it go from deep. Bosh, no good. Chicago leading. Here's Armstrong. Here's Butler. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Now at the line, Jimmy Butler. 1.
And the technical free throw is good.
Steve Smith.
.12 seconds left in the half. And here's Jordan inside. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Let's go!
A 3 from the inbound. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We've got LeBron James. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Butler against Hardaway. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Using his size to get defenses to foul him. The big man, Alonzo Mourning, doing good work there.
First one falls for him.
You know, Mourning plays with such passion. I love it. A leader both on and off the floor. A very imposing center.
Jordan with it to the left wing. Here's Armstrong. Now here's Jordan. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That one on Hardaway.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
And he makes a first. And both free throws good for Jordan.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
Wade. And it's Chicago with a board. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Jordan. There's the block.
How about the reach of Mourning? Very impressive and very long, too. An elite shot blocker. He does a good job timing his jump.
And the bucket is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And again, Chicago, no good. And here are the Heat now. They trail by 6. Right side, Hardaway. And there's James from the arc. That shot off. And the Bulls going the other way now. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Here's Mourning. Picked his pocket. Right side, Butler. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Jordan, so sweet to watch in the air. What a treat.
Pass to Mourning. To the paint. Here's James. And the shot goes down. James has got 7 points.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Jordan. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Yeah, you can't allow Gilmore that kind of positioning. I mean, once he gets it, he's throwing it down every time.
Pass to O'Neal. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
That free throw no good.
Hey, because he's such a commanding force, sometimes sending Shaq to the line is your best option.
He does not get the second one. Here's Armstrong, defended by Hardaway. Armstrong, no good. James, outside. Pass to Mourning. Here's O'Neal, covered by Jordan. Here's Rodman. To the middle. Rebounded by Mourning. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. From 7 feet away, in deep, Jordan drops it in. Jordan's got 10 points.
Nicely done by Armstrong there. Recognized the overcommitment from the defense. Got his teammate a nice opportunity.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Armstrong. Give him 8 points now. Looking to end this cold spell. Here's Rodman, defended by Hardaway. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gilmore. Off target at the rim. Here's Mourning.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
You know, we can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Armstrong, defended by Hardaway. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot totals, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
And here are the Heat. A 12-point game. Pass to Dragic.
Chicago foul. Michael Jordan. First personal foul. Third team foul.
So it's Miami now. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And there's a reason why guys love playing with Dragic. Just an unselfish player.
And so here is Chicago. And here's Butler outside. Kept alive. Pass to Rodman. Here's Armstrong. No good off the back of the rim. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Dragic misses.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Down low. It's tipped. Over to the left wing. Here's Armstrong. Hits the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Bosch. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. Butler's checked in for Miami. Smith comes in for Dragic.
Jimmy Butler. Steve Smith.
.30 seconds left in the third. Here's Armstrong, covered by Smith. Out to the wing. Pass to Jordan. Inside. Right side, Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. The steal. Outside, Butler. Here's Rice. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Bulls. They lead by 13. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Chicago. To the middle. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul. Now at the line, Alonzo Mourning.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. And here's Chicago, leading by 12. Here's Armstrong. Pass to Rodman. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws.
The hard-working junkyard dog throwback game of Rodman is part of what makes him so lovable and valuable. He's considered one of the greatest defenders ever, and he's also in that category as a rebounder, too.
So he comes up empty, missing both. To the inside, Mourning. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Dominant play from Mourning inside. Even when you come to expect it, he's tough to defend against down low.
Here's Armstrong, defended by Hardaway. Offensive rebound, out left to the wing. To the paint. Here's Rodman, and that one is hammered home.
Well, we've seen Rodman do that often, going up, getting that board, and getting the putback. Exactly what you want from him inside.
Now here's Hardaway. James outside. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Pass to Rodman. Nice move. It's blocked. Now here is James. He's closely guarded. Wade misses.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome.
And here are the Heat now. Down by 12. Stripped away. Down low. Pass to James. Here's Wade. Here's Mourning. James inside. Butler covering. Here's Wade. Out to the right wing. Here's Hardaway. It's deflected. Outside Butler. Pass to Jordan. Cuts off the pass. Here we go. Moving it up. And it's James with the jam.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for LeBron.
Here's Armstrong, defended by Hardaway. Blocked! And they're able to recover. Another shot. Butler. Lets the 3 fly. Armstrong, no good. Knocked loose. Here's Mourning. Into the lane. It's tipped. Outside Butler. Pass to Armstrong. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And rejected.
Impressive seeing Cycling turn away shots. Does a really good job using his long arms to stiff arm score.
Here's Wade with the crossover. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
To the middle. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Boy, the strength of Mourning obvious. They're able to protect the ball through contact and still finish.
The Heat making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in.
Team foul. Now at the line.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Chicago leading. Here's Rodman. Here he goes. Tipped. Here's Wade. Pass to Hardaway. 1:51 left to play in the fourth. James, right side. The ball's knocked loose. Just 4 to shoot. Back to O'Neal. Here's Rodman. Butler on the wing. There's a screen. Here's Rodman. Back to Butler. To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Boy, a fine passer at his position. Jimmy Butler recognizes when his teammates are open and how to get the ball to him.
James up top. Pass to Wade. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it.
Chicago ball.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
To the left side wing. Inside.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Some solid defense from Jordan. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
.36 seconds left in the final quarter. Count it.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Here's Wade. Soft touch off the glass.
Clearly, Wade knows how to make the most of an inside look, capitalizing on a high percentage chance there.
Pass to Rodman. Left side Butler. The baseline Jay. And it comes off the front of the rim. Another steal. From deep, Jordan. Can't connect. This one belongs to Chicago. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
6'5" wingspan.
All right.
George, we're running with similar builds because Brianna Buckets over here is a 6'7" paint beast, max height, ready to go to work in